guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm coming to you to show you how to DIY your own Valentine's gift box. So these are totally inexpensive, if you've got the stuff, that is. Totally inexpensive. The roses are definitely going to be cheaper than a florist or a supermarket. You know, I find that, maybe not Aldi, but I find that, and anyone will find that come Valentine's Day, you know, the colour red triples in price. So your red roses are going through the roof, but your red roses are already through the roof, guys, because of logistics, supply problems, you know. Plus Valentine's this year is on a Monday, you know, it's straight after the weekend, so you know, you shut your shop on Saturday, and on the Monday, you know, it's Valentine's Day. So that could cause a problem. So I'm going to give you an inexpensive way to do a lovely Valentine's rose gift box. So I'm going to show you the different variations. You'll have seen this one already. I showed you this. This was £1.50 from the Artificial Flower Shop in Llandudno. It's like an acrylic box with a clear, I want to call it acetate again, so let's call it Perspex for argument's sake, with a clear window. And so you would keep the lid on for that, because there's different variations of doing these boxes as well, guys, and so I want to share that with you too. And I think what I'm going to do throughout this year is use up some of the things that I've got. Do you know, guys, I've been down that petal shed this morning and it's a joke. So while I was in there, I mean, is it too late to make a New Year's resolution? I don't know, but while I was in there, I made a New Year's resolution, and it is to use what I have got down that petal shed, because it's ridiculous. It really is. I could hardly move whilst I was trying to find some moss, whilst I was trying to find some gypsophilia. Anyway, so let's get on with this. So that's my New Year's resolution, guys, and I want you to hold me to it, if you don't mind. Right, so that's that box that you've already seen. I've also got these boxes, beautiful red, nice beautiful red with a beautiful satin bow on, just hollow inside, but nice and deep, that, guys. I'm not sure what the depth is. I'll tell you what the depth is. It is 3.5 inches, so nice and deep. So I've got those, and they're a nest of boxes. Now I got these, I think they were £6.99, but I couldn't tell you where from. I just know that they were £6.99 because I thought it was a good deal. And they're a nest of them. So you've got your large, you've got your small, medium, sorry, and then you've got your small box, which is so cute, isn't it? So today I'm going to use the large because the rose has got quite a large head, and I want to use that rose because it's quite deep, quite nice and rich looking. So whoops, I've got my boxes. I've also got this box. Again, they came in a set of 3. I think these were cheaper than those ones, and I think these might have come off eBay. I think there was something like £3.99 for the set of 3, which was a bargain. A nice burgundy colour. So I pulled them out anyway of my stash because I thought, well, let's see what goes here. So it's a nice deep red, nice deep, it's quite a claret red, that rose. These are from the range, £6.99 a bunch. So we've got this colour, and again, that, you know, they come in a set of 3. But you know, I think, guys, I'm going to go with this. let's see what you think. But I'm going to go with this nice red. I mean, that's not too bad. But, you know, I can put pink in there, you know, when I come to fill these, I can use pinks. Because that would be a nice contrast with the burgundy, I think. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with this colour on the large box. I'll put my grey one over there for now. This one I am going to do further down the line with something different, because I think I'm going to do a little series on these gift boxes, guys, because there's many different variations and I want to be able to share them with you. So for instance, you will see some come like that, you know, with the lid on the bottom, but it's got that beautiful bow, and I don't want to see it wasted. I want it to be a gift, so I want it with the lid and the bow on the top. So I want to be able to close this. There are other ways that you could do this. You could have an open box and your roses, if you weren't sinking your roses into your oasis, you could have them up or coming out. If you wanted your lid on the bottom and you wanted to dome it, so you would dome it in the centre and graduate down to the sides and the back and the point. So there is very many different ways of doing it, and we can talk about that as we go along. And you can fill it with all sorts. You don't just have to fill it with red roses, do you guys? You know, you can go through the meaning of flowers, the language of flowers. Flowers have meanings, flowers, they do speak. And so, you know, you could choose, for your recipient, you could choose many different flowers. And I'm definitely going to be doing one of those soon. Because I might do it in this box, because this is a lovely, it really is a lovely gift box, and you want the flowers to speak, so I may do it in this one, but I am going to do different variations of these boxes, guys, so if you're interested in that, do stay tuned. Right, so let's crack on. What I've done is I've got two pieces, well, it was one block of Oasis that I have used. I'm recycling it, because where you can, you should, and I definitely do. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put them side by side, and then I'm going to tip this over, because we're starting from scratch, guys. I'm going to tip this over. I'm going to place my Oasis on the top, and I'm going to press around the edges, and then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to take these off, and then I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut these shapes out with my Oasis knife, if it's really here at hand. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna cut these out. Tidy it up. and then sit them down. In the box, nice and tight. There you go. You got your perfect. I hate this dry set oasis, I really do. There'll come a time where I won't use it anymore because obviously it's not good for the environment either. So if you're to discard this, please discard of it properly. But yeah, I obviously need to use up what I've got. But yeah, and if you didn't want to use dry set, guys, if you hadn't got any, I'm wiping it on my jeans, I shouldn't be doing that, but I hate the stuff on my hands. You could use chicken wire, you know, if you wanted to do it that way. There are different alternatives now, which is great. So what I'm going to do next is I am just going to cover my mechanics straight away by pinning some of this moss. So I'll just get some pins. Goodness. They're too long, so I need to cut them down. I mean, you could have glued it, but with hot glue, it creates that big blob, doesn't it? And then when you're putting your flowers in, you could be hitting the glue, and it's not gonna. They're not. It's the the roses aren't going to go in. So just a few pins. I'm not pinning all of it, but just a few, because you don't want to be making a mess. But if your recipient receives this, then you know they're not going to be throwing it about, I don't think. So we've got our roses. Beautiful these are from the range. £6.99 a bunch. So I think this may be too long again, I may need to. So I'm going to put my smallest rose here at the top. And because I want to put the lid on it, I am going to keep it at this height. I'm going to put another one of those buds down the bottom as my point. And look at its face, guys. Look at your rose's face. You know, does it suit that? Which way? Spin it round until you can find the best position for it. Right. And then I'm going to start going in with my roses. So just let me get my roses prepared. This one came out. And it's nice to have the buds as well, guys, because you've got your different variations in sizes. See, they're quite a big rose, these, so they're not it's not taking a lot to fill. So it depends on what rose you do, you do get for yourself. And I've got one big one left, but I don't think I'm going to get it in. Let's see. I could do, but then it's squashing this one. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to pull that little tiddler out a little bit more there. I'm going to get my lid and I'm going to check that it goes on. And it does. And I'm just going to get these. There's nothing to it, is there, really? But don't go willy-nilly with your roses. That is another fair point to make. You know, don't just bang them in anywhere. You need a pattern. And then these gaps, you put your buds. And it really is lovely, isn't it? And it's taken just about every one of those roses bar one bud. And I think these are pretty standard in size, guys, because I bought these boxes from 3 different places, and they're all the same size as each other. So now, guys, I was going to, I just want to pull that up a little bit. What I was going to do was, I was going to put some gypsophilia in, but I don't think, I'm just going to have a little try. Because you can put a little bit of gyp in between. But no, it's not really showing it as gyp. It's just showing it really as a bit of a white thing. So what I'm going to change my mind, because not only that, I did anticipate that. So I brought up some nice lime green foliage. And I'm just going to use a sprig here and there. Can you see how it pops against that red? So yeah, you could use these with Ferrero Rochers, you know, do half the box of chocolates, half the box of roses, half a box of the Ferrero Rochers. You could do roses on the outside with Ferrero Rocher in the inside. You could do perfume. You could put a bottle of perfume in, you know, do your roses on the outside, bottle of perfume on the inside, bottle of wine, any kind of little gift. If you're making a proposal, you could have the wedding ring in. The possibilities with these gift boxes are endless, really. That's too far down. They really are. Right, like I say, this is inexpensive. This I'm using the last of, and to begin with, it was only 99p. So none of it is very expensive, but I'll tot it up towards the end and I'll let you know. It's lovely, isn't it? I love that lime green against the deep red. Just So I've not even used half a bunch of this. So it literally is pence, this foliage. Just want to hold that up. And there we have it. That's all I'm going to do to it, guys. I absolutely love that. With the pops of lime. I'm going to put one more there, actually. There we go. So that really is your artificial flower box, your artificial red rose box for Valentine's Day, and it was totally inexpensive. So your boxes, these boxes were £6.99, I said that, but I've got 3, so let's split it and say, okay, they're £2 each. £2, I don't know, £2.30 each. Let's get a pen. Piece of paper. Say £2.30 each for the boxes. £6.99 for the roses. I'm going to call it 50p for the foliage, and I'm going to call it 50p for the oasis. 9, 12, 22, 2, 8, 10. So that was £10.29 to make. £10.29 to make, guys. And you've got a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's gift box filled with red roses that are going to last forever. Put your lid on. You may need to tweak your, like, so I've got a petal there. You may need to tweak your lid a little bit. And there's your gift box. Brilliant. Simple as that. And it's absolutely lovely. Any recipient would be happy to receive that. I know I would. I really would. So yeah, it's an inexpensive way to create I mean, like I say, you didn't have to have the green foliage. You could have just left it. You could have put little bits of gyp in it, but I wanted to do it that way, and I absolutely love it, guys, in its gift box. So like I say, there are many different variations. So I could have put those flowers higher. I could have put the roses higher up here. They could have perhaps just broke the line of the box, and the, you know, I could have propped that up like that, so that was the gift. You can have the lid off if you want to, and I'm sure when your recipient wants to see these, they can take the lid off, but to save them from getting dusty or anything like that, they can put the lid back on. There's the domed. I made a little list here, so yeah, there's the domed. You can put chocolates in it, you can put the lid underneath, you can have the lid raised, you can have, even if you wanted to do, and which, in fact, I'm going to save that one till the next time. And like I say, yeah, you could use the language of flowers, guys, because many, well, they all do. Like, I would love ivy in, if somebody gave me some ivy, you know, I would be in awe because it means fidelity, because of its clingy growth. And, you know, I'd be over the moon. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was, you know, it's a little tutorial for you. And a different way to go, you know, rather than go to the supermarkets, and because the supermarkets always jump on the bandwagon, guys, and you know that disheartens me a lot, because your florists, your local florists, really do work their socks off. They really do. And you know, it's a bad time for them at the moment with the supply issues and stuff, because I know that it's costing them, you know, to be running their business. It's totally unfair, and I think it's all down to COVID, and I think there's some Brexit added into that. But I do know America are having a few supply problems too, so it's not all down to Brexit. So I have to be fair with that. So yeah, so that's it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you liked the video. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, and perhaps possibly even subscribing should you wish to do so. It's totally free, and it really would be lovely to have you join the channel. So I'm going to be doing some more of these boxes, but different variations, guys, because I want to do different flowers. I want to show you doing different flowers and in different variations too. So we can do a domed. We can do the domed with the lid underneath. It's just that this is a really lovely decorative box, so I wanted it to keep it that way. Plus, if you were going to gift it to somebody, you'd want it to be a nice surprise, wouldn't you? To receive that, take the lid off, and there you've got your gorgeous roses. I would have today done the Ferrero Rochers, you know, the chocolates, but I haven't got any in, guys. And so, you know, but I hope you've enjoyed this. You know, like I say, when you put your roses in, don't just bang them in. You know, try to create a pattern of roses within that design, and try to follow the, you know, the pattern of the heart. Do you know what I mean? And make sure you've got your perfect point with your smaller rose at the bottom and the tip of the heart where it goes down in the center there. So yeah, and then, you know, but that bunch of roses, we've only got one left of, you know, and then, you know, that you could even put a little ribbon round that, you know, just a little red ribbon round it, and give it as an extra, or, you know, you could lay it on top of the box. Do you know what I mean? So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I hope you have a lovely weekend, guys, and I will see you all again on Tuesday. You all take care now. Take care. Bye.